Greetings, I am Pillar Nexus, the Ancient Gladiator, today with post Deckwork Showdown. Today with Eve of Second Genesis. I believe last time I brought up the Eve in Deckworks. Mentioned that there wasn't a whole lot that Caldari could take from Amarr, or Muller from Caldari, I forget which. So I decided these are the two that I'm going to have fight each other. Amarr and Caldari. And a proper deck size is 52 cards. No more than 4 copies of a card. This had to be done entirely with starter decks. The 2-player starter for Amarr and Minmatar, and the 2-player starter for Caldari and Galente. So, starting hands. Caldari's got a few locations to work with, and 1 ship. Amarr's got a couple locations, a couple ships, plenty of news to work with. So now it's just gonna be who's gonna go first. Okay. Caldari rolled higher. They're going to go first. They don't get to draw a card for going first. Alright. Income. Actually set up. Yeah. Duration, assembly, income. We got $2 in their wallet. They skip the draw phase for going first. Let's see. Anything we can do to expand our income? Interstellar Trade Post. X equals number of regions. The home region counts as a region, so that's something. Yeah, that might be what we have to invest in for now. Interstellar Trade Posts. Cost 1. And then we have 1 left over for next turn. Amarr. Draw the card. After income. $2. ISK. Right. Just pulled an Amarr and play that. This turn, if we wanted to. Locations. Peroxeries is free, and it can get rocks out of it. So you'll play that for free, and then we will spend 1 on the Amarr because it comes into play immediately. It has no assembly time whatsoever. So it is there docked at the station. So it will be into the home region, and we'll command it to mining so that we can get an extra $2 every income step. And that costs, the Amarr cost 1. Alright. And we are not at more than 7 cards, so back to Caldari. No news, no ships, and money. 1, 2, 3. And get some outer regions going. But first we need ships. Because you don't want to play an outer region and not have a ship to take it. So let's get on that. The Slasher is 3. 3 ISK. It does have assembly 1. So it will come into play next turn. It has both Kamikaze and Ambush for those times you need it. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of nuts seeing, Caldari having a Minmatar printed ship, but that's just the way the game is these factions can sometimes use other faction stuff. So maybe it's time to start thinking about what outer region to get into next turn. We're going to forward 3, 4. So that's Society of Conscious Thought. No extra money, but it's an extra card. Seem to have a lot of card draw options for this. Because there's that. There's the Remote Research Facility to discard 2 and draw 1. It's a turn. Alright. So we go back. Nothing time-wise. Income. 1, 2. Mining 34. So I'm trading the 1 for a 5. To our wallet. And a new card. The Omen. Let's see. Let's build something that can fight. Let's build the Punisher. It will take all 5 money, and it will take a turn to assemble. Alright, so that was Amarr to Caldari. Assembly. The Slasher is now docked at our home base, or home region. It's docked, it's not really there yet. 1, 2, 3. And we draw a card. Amicus. A printed Galente, but I can use it. So we have the ship. Let's play the Khanid Kingdom. Whoever controls it, whenever opponent wishes to activate this ship's command, they must pay me 2. If not, the command cannot be activated. And that's regardless of whether their ship is there or somewhere else. So we're going to warp the Slasher to the home region and then to the outer region. I now control 2 regions. I'll now have an extra income from that as well. I'm going to command the Slasher to ambush. So, the beginning of the withdraw step, I'm going to do 2 damage to an attacking ship. And I've got Amarr fight for 1. When it comes to play, gain 1 for each outer region you control. It will empower the United Kingdom. So we'll get 1 back. And then use that 2 that I now have for the Imicus. That will take 2 turns to assemble, but is a mining frigate, and it's a bit on the tough side as well. Okay. Yep, that's it for that one. And to Amarr. Assembly, the Punisher is now available at the starbase. And we draw the Thrasher. The Destroyer. Also expensive. Oh, before that, income. 1, 2, mining 3, 4. 4. Okay. To pay. They need to go wreck their shit. Right. Let's see, how good is the Punisher? It's a 3-5 to their 3-1. Potentially 5-1. Okay, so my ship is at risk of damage, of destruction. They have no money to potentially play anything to stop it, so we're just going to go ahead and spend the 1 on Stubborn Mechanic. Target ship gets +2 defense. And that ship will be the Punisher. And warp it to the home region, and then warp it to United Kingdom. Dude, if they start battles now, I'm going to have to... It'll be it for management. Is there anything else I wanted to take care of? I guess we'll spend 2 on the remote research facility on this home region for extra money and extra mining. Alright. So, battle step. Okay. First off, begin battle step. Withdraw to dock or enemy free region. Going to withdraw to the home region. I believe that is a legal move. For any regions that do not have any enemy ships in them. Alright. But we lose our command. And now they have it. Okay. So, oh yeah. Colored cubes to remember, hey, this is the one that they played. Alright. So they can't go into command because this is the battle step, which is happening after management. But they could do it next turn. Alright. And they don't have to discard down, so it's back to Caldari. And I need a sec. Alright. So, Assembly. No news, and it's only your own news, not someone else's news, right? Your news cards. Okay. Income. A 1-2, a 34. We do not need another card right now. Okay. And we draw Cormorant. Okay. We will pay 4 on Impending Doom to hasten the assembly of the ship. Yep. So it's docked. And then to home region. Let's see here. I wonder if that was a wise idea. Okay. Well, going to just set to ambush for now. Actually, that was dumb. Hold on. You know what? Let's. Was it assembly 1? Can wait one more turn. We'll go ahead and set them to ambush for now. What we'll do is spend 2 on the remote research facility. Let's spend 2. So I have a little bit more income to work with here. And then let's remember what else we have to work with. Yeah, it's going to be well. Actually, in order to ambush, I'd have to pay them too. Let's not. Okay. Let's try to just build up some money to work with. Back to Amarr. News. Stubborn mechanic. It's down by a duration. Okay. Yeah, because they went to mining before they could take control of the Connie Kingdom, so I don't have to worry about that. Alright. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 7 to work with. And a new card. Warp Disruption Field. That is an instant purchase because holy crap. Enemy ships cannot warp into your home region unless your controller pays 2 for each ship. This one's only available to the Amarr and Caldari. Am I pronouncing that right? Is it Galent or Galente? I'm going to sound kind of dumb if I'm pronouncing it wrong this whole time. Do I need to go patrol? Actually, on second thought. Okay. We'll go ahead and spend 2 for By the Emperor's Decree. Reveal cards from the top of your market to reveal a location card. So, not the Reaper. Echoes of Gloom Bay. that location into play. Huh. We'll go ahead and attach it to the Cottage Kingdom. And that gets shuffled back in. And it gets discarded. Okay. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. I don't think they're going to have what it takes to take it from me right now. So we're going to keep it there for a minute. Alright, good enough. Okay. That one will have add an extra one to that. Yep. We don't really need to, but we'll patrol one. Let's see. Do I want to use remote research facility just yet? Let's see it. Back to Caldari. The Amicus is finally assembled. It's docked. It's Starbase. Income check 1, 2, 3, 4 is all we get. Okay. 6 ISK and a Griffin. It's a tough one. Alright. Okay. So while they're controlling that, I have to pay to set the Amicus to mining. Try to warp it. We'll warp it to the home region. Let's see. We need more combat power. Okay. We'll spend the 2 so that the Amicus can do its mining. Yeah. And we're just gonna have to hold out for a turn. Okay, back to Amarr. Stubborn Mechanic is halfway to retirement. An assembly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a card. We have exiled from the Empire. Pay 5, destroy target card that's being played. This is the counter spell of the game. And it's Amarr's to play with. I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice Echoes of Gloom Bay. Control each one outer region in excess of target opponent. Draw that. Oh yes, there's the +1, 2, 3. Yeah, forgot about that. Oops. So 1. Nice. And it's free, and it's going to go into the home home region where we can safely make the most of it. Okay. So we want some serious power to work with. We'll take the Omen. It costs 8, and it takes 2 turns to assemble. But it will be absolutely unstoppable. Okay. And that's all they got. You remember what they can do. Yeah. Alright, back to Caldari. We've got mining 2 is 1 times 2 is 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 money. Up to 10 now. And a new card. Crumbling Moon. Discard a card and pay 2, put it into play. Play it only if it's in your scrap heap. Okay. It's 3. We'll spend 4 on the early warning system. So increase the star-based shield. And when an attack is made on your home region, you can warp 1 ship you control from an outer region to your home. Activate any commands. This one. That's right, I still... Right. I'll spend 5 on Lone Trek. So I now have an outer region once again. When you play a ship, you can pay double its price to play it fully assembled. And we warp to Lone Trek, and we have control of it now. Okay. Alright. Back to Amarr. Well, Server Mechanic retires tomorrow. The Omen is 1 step closer to assemble. Income. We still control here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Just raking the money. 2, 12. Alright. And a new card. Mind Clash. Target starbase structure loses its abilities. Release, play a draw card. Well, let's just go Gravity Storm. Let's spend 6. Destroy a starbase structure. They have no counter. Oy. And spend 8 on the Thrasher. It has an assembly 1. Okay. Right. We are not strong enough to make an attack on the starbase. Just yet. Right. We want to do the drop to... Just out of curiosity, we're going to discard 2 cards to draw a card. The research facility. Legal department, starbase structure. When it comes into play, return target starbase structure to its owner's hand. Interesting. Alright. And back to Caldari. We've got nothing assembling. We have mining 2. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Money. And a new card. Proc Series. Which is free and not limited. And we're going to just attach it to the... where we're already at. Because... might as well keep that going. This thing's going to have a lower defense next turn. Okay. So, for 7, Cormorant, they do not have any way to counter that. And 4, Impending Doom, to hasten the assembly by 1. So it will be fully assembled. And it'll be on the home region. Okay. Currently at a defensive 7. It's +1 for each enemy scout or frigate in the region. They can't withdraw. So it could go up to a 6-5 against a 3-7. The Punisher cannot be targeted by more than 1 ship during its target step. So even if I brought 2, even if I brought 2. Okay. The thing is, next turn, that's going to be game right there. All right. What's probably going to happen is the Omen will end up weakening the Cormorant. Yeah. I don't see a way out of this one. Let's see. Unless we just... do we surrender Loom Track to try and better protect the base? I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. We will return this... damn. Turn the Slasher. So we have a better chance of survival. Shit. Let's surrender Loom Track and have a better chance of survival. Yeah, might have to. because otherwise I'm not going to be able to pull this off. Actually, I'm not going to be able to pull this off, period, because I can just pay and destroy the slasher. Well, let's screw it. Let's just let it go. Income for Amarr 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All money. And assembly and news. Their stubborn mechanic goes into retirement. These ships are finally fully assembled to go into the home region. And yeah, they're just going to warp to the opposing home region for that fight. So there's currently a defending frigate there. Is there a limit on his abilities? Yeah, play it. So, beginning a battle, we'll spend. There are two. Order might matter. Let's see. Order might matter. Let's see here. 5 steps. Attacker must decide first. Pile. Many things. Okay. Right, it's basically the stack. So, I'm going to spend 2 money to ensure 1 damage will be dealt to the slasher. The slasher is going to then put its own ability on the pile of Kamikaze to inflict 1 point of damage to the Thrasher. Which will mess up that ability. The Omen will sensor dampen being the target step. And it gets -3, so I can only do 2 damage with the Cormorant. Which is not going to be enough because it's only good for. Then get the bonus for the frigate and the scout, and they wisely decided not to send the Punisher. So, target step. Cormorant's going to target the Thrasher. The Omen will target the Cormorant. The Thrasher will target the Amicus. These 2 ships are destroyed. And then remaining attacking ships target the starbase. And that's enough to breach their shields, and they are defeated completely. Yeah, Amarr has got some powerful shit. Especially pulling from Minmatar as well. Caldari was just slow, just too slow going, I think. Yeah, that was a long one. But that's about how long these games usually go. Yeah, just needed to get into a better position of ships sooner. I had the Griffin available. So we got that one out. Instead of the early warning system. Anything else coming? Or the mollusk coming up? Yeah, once the big scary ships show up, it's kind of hard to counter quickly. Losing this early on hurt as well. But yep, that's the post-deck work showdown for Eve the Second Genesis. Should I post the deck list before I tear these apart and put them back into their original configurations? Because, yeah, Caldari still had Society of Conscious Thought to play. Amarr still had Dom Tursad, Metropolis, and Molten Heath to play. Yeah. Condor, Ferox, Ibis. Caldari's the only one that gets this one. Target player draws 2 cards. Information at any cost. At a cost. Xeno Research, Blackbird, Heron, 2 Herons. Center of Astrogeology. You can hasten the assembly of a ship in your dock. As long as they have mining and hull. And you can only do it once per turn. Condor. Where's my big cool ship aside from the Cormorant? Basilisk. It is a protective ship. Retaliate 6. When this ship goes on the scrap heap from play, it deals 6 damage to each ship that dealt damage to it this turn. The Merlin's pretty powerful for a frigate. Quarters. And then we have the Amarr deck. Still have the Juggernaut platform. Inquisitor, Etron, Observatory, Auxiliaries, Catalyst, Crucifier, Coercer, the Rupture, yeah, I think Amarr just had access to the better ships and got them out sooner. Celestis. Yep. I'll just probably put them back into their original decks and put this away for a bit and focus on the next games I got lined up. The next video I'm going to do right after this one is for Cloud Fantasy. But I'm also waiting for Legend of the Five Rings for that showdown. I'm gonna get Dragonborn. Screw it. It's a dead card game, but it's cheap right now, so might as well. Alright. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Pillar Nexus. I'll see you next time.